Hello guys, and welcome to Till Vacuum Do Us Part. If you saw part one, this is where we ended. We cleaned like this whole side of the house. It was so much work. We got so much done, but we are going to be moving on to part two today. It was the same day. I just did so much cleaning. I broke it up into two 35-minute videos, so we're going to go and get started. Okay, little update. We're doing really well. I turn off the lights kind of when I'm done, so I know the space is clean. So I feel like a fraction of my house is super clean. The bedroom, the bathroom, the shower, the tub, the closet, even over here in the laundry room, which I need to start another load. So like all this I'm feeling so good about. And then I still have this. Luckily the bathroom's clean. I've got like cleaning supplies here, ladder, stuff on the counters. I think my dishwasher's full, so I need to unload that. I have like cleaning products on the ground from filming and trying to clean. I will say in here's not bad, but I really needed to wash this, so that may be the next load. George is like, Mommy, do we have to stay inside all day? And then over here, I just noticed, I'm gonna out George. If we're not paying attention to him, sometimes he comes in here and gets Chase's trash, which he always does it with trash. Like he knows he can't get in too much trouble because it was already in the trash can, but he gets it out and shreds it. Especially if we like leave him and forget to shut the door. So he's gotten all that out because he's wanting a little attention today. I have to clean the house, buddy. I've just got to. Yeah. Oh, do you hear him? Does that feel so good? Okay, we'll do a little doggy break. I'm gonna take them outside and then I think we're gonna start either in here in the kitchen or taking this off. I'm just trying to decide. I don't know if I have it in me. I can get this all off. I hear you crying. I don't know if I wanna get it clean and put back on, but I may get it off, wash it. Worst case, I can put it on tomorrow or when Chase gets home, but I've gotta take a break.
Still uncaught by surprise. I thought you'd always be mine. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to say.
So we are going to start here in my kitchen now. While I was cleaning all the other spaces, stuff kind of got left out in here. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting those items away, and then we'll start kind of the deeper clean after that.
Just thought I should let you know, yeah. Now, no words, no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know, yeah. Now, no words, no more, no. I really thought we had it covered. Was gonna patch up.
Like I mentioned, this is part two, so I'm in the same outfit. I still kept cleaning. It's just when I went to edit it, it was so much footage that it made two 35-minute videos, so I went ahead and broke it up for you. If you're here watching this and you missed part one, you can either click off and go watch that one and come back, or you can just continue on and watch it after this one. Like I said, I'm cleaning completely different spaces, so you can watch them out of order if needed.
We keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought it's time I'm letting you go.
I will say my home's very misleading because I know from far away on camera it's like nice and bright and white and it's decluttered, so it always looks clean, but when you get the camera closer, like my stove is a mess. It's got like egg and stuff all on it. There's like coffee stains all on my countertop that I need to clean off. I feel like it's one of those things, like the camera is very forgiving, but in real life my floors are a mess. Like I've been so busy lately. I feel like I just kind of let my house go, but we're still good about like tidying up and putting things away. We just haven't done like a deep clean in a while.
I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose.
Now, I know everybody has a different definition of dirty, and for me, this is dirty. Like, if things aren't spotless in my house, it's dirty to me. But this is also why I always stress, like, having good routines and doing big declutters, because even though my house is dirty for me, it still looks decent. Like, if someone came over, it's not just horrible. So when everything has a home, when you don't have a lot of clutter in your spaces, you can kind of fake a clean house, which I feel like I'm really good at. that. I know 2 houses ago I put up a video and it was like faking a clean house. If you want to go back and watch that, you can. I shared a lot of tips in it of how like I fake a clean house even though it's not perfect. Like I said, I get the definition of clean versus dirty is a very gray area, but for me, this stove being this dirty is bad.
Yeah.
When it comes to cleaning my stove, this Jaws like kitchen cleaner is the best. It's like a degreaser. They're not sponsoring me today, but I've been using this product for probably 4 years. They're just like non-toxic, eco-friendly, pet safe. So I am gonna go and link it down in the description box for you with my code. You can buy them individually, you can buy them as a bundle. Obviously, like the more you buy, the better of a deal you get. But if you just want to try one out, they have like an all-purpose cleaner, which is really good. I really like their like window cleaner, like glass cleaner. But their kitchen degreaser is amazing, especially like on stoves.
Just the right time. Now I'm ready to change, it feels right.
I'm gonna go ahead and let like my grates settle for a little bit and just soak in this hot soapy water. I feel like they were really dirty. I could do like a deeper clean and really scrub them, but the goal is just to kind of loosen it up, wipe them down. They're just gonna get dirty again. So if I'm not like hosting, I don't care to get them like perfectly clean. Now maybe for like Thanksgiving or Christmas, if a lot of people are gonna be in my house, I'll take time to really scrub them. But today it's just like getting the yuck off, but they don't have to be perfect. I also mentioned in part 1 that when I'm doing a little bit of a deeper clean, I like to use the spray Dawn dish soap on my countertops. I feel like you just get an extra clean. It kind of gets the film off from like previous cleaning products. I feel like Method always leaves a film on them. Jaws doesn't do it, and I feel like if I use Method, sometimes I see it, and so I'll use Dawn just to go and wipe them down. But like I said, it's just that deeper clean. So if you're ever wanting to do that, I just spray it, I get a cloth wet, and I wipe them down. And like I said, the kitchen just feels so much cleaner after doing that. Now for my wood table, I like to take care of it, so I really try not to spray any products on it, but I'll use the same rag that has like the Dawn dish soap like suds on it and go ahead and wipe it down. I feel like it's the best of both worlds. If I haven't used a rag like that, I'll just use like water to wipe it off. If it's not just like super dirty, it never really gets that dirty. But for deeper clean, I like to have just a little bit of soap on it, or I'll just dump it in that sink that has like soap in it. So I just don't put a lot of like straight products on it, but I don't mind doing a rag that has like, you know, hot soapy water on it. I feel like that's kind of the perfect balance of keeping it clean.
You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love.
Since we're doing a little bit of a deeper clean, I'm actually pulling out the chairs. I feel like most days when I vacuum this space, I just go around everything, like around the furniture pieces. So when I'm going a little bit deeper, I'm like, okay, I'll pull out the chairs so I can actually vacuum underneath them.
So much time looping in the blurry lights.
I still have the grates in the sink soaking. I feel like there's no reason to rush that since I'm still cleaning, so I'm gonna let those soak. Now we're gonna move on into my living room. This whole time I've been trying to decide if I really wanna wash the cushions or not wash the cushions. So I'm gonna go and fold up this blanket, put it away, and then I decided to do the top cushions. Those are really easy to get off. The covers are easy to get off and on, so I'm gonna throw those in the washer so they get really clean and have that nice smell. And then I decided for the bottom cushions, I'm just gonna use like my shampooer and hand shampoo those. And guys, that was a game changer because getting those cushions out isn't bad, but getting them back in is so hard. Like, it's so much work. So I feel like this is the best of both worlds. You're gonna watch as I take these out, you might see feathers flying. So you'll see them like on my sofa and stuff. They're not bugs, they're just feathers that are flying around from the cushion inserts.
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are
I know I'm going to be working on my floors a little bit later, so I wanted to go ahead and just throw these bar stools on top of my countertop. I just feel like I can get more cleaning done that way. Now I'm going to head into Chase's office. I'm going to pick up all the trash that George chewed up, and then we're going to get this space a little bit cleaner. I do need to shampoo the rug. So recently, if you're like caught up on videos, you know, but it's been like our 1-year punch list. And so we've had a lot of workers in the house fixing things. We've also added lights and different things throughout the space. So here in Chase's office, it was really dark. So we added some can lights, and Chase had mentioned that they had gotten some like dirt on his rug just from walking in and outside of the house. Like, some workers like take off their shoes, some don't. I didn't realize how much dirt has gotten on this rug that I let it sit. I really would have cleaned it sooner. So I did a deep clean with the shampooer. I still think there's a few spots left that I can come back and try to clean by hand, but I wanted to give the rug just a good shampoo. And I think you're gonna be surprised how dirty this little rug is, because no one's really in here. I mean, George comes in here and chews up trash, but it's mainly Chase. And I was shocked for this small space how dirty the rug actually was.
There ain't no stopping me. You're pushing me up to the top. I saw the clouds looking angry, but then the sky reached my mind. And when I space out, I see the possibilities unfolding the way that I want. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement that explode like a bomb.
I feel like this room needs a little bit more help. I just haven't made the time or found the energy to finish up this space, but I'm sure it'll be an upcoming video. I might replace the rug just because there are some stains I'm not getting out, but for now it looks fine. Like, it's not bad unless you're looking up close. Definitely, since it's got such a busy design, you don't notice it, so keep that in mind if you're looking at rugs. Busy designs keep your eye from noticing dirt. But like, you can see the wires underneath his desk. I don't know, I just don't feel like it feels finished off or complete when you're in the space. So just a few tweaks I feel like would just bring it all together. So I definitely need to like add that to the list.
by your side. Let me go by your side. I wanna stay in your sunlight. I wanna wake up with you by my side. Without you there is no tomorrow. We could be in for...
Even though this room isn't finished, it looks so much better clean, so I should have done that a long time ago. Like, it already feels so much better. Like I said, I need to hide the wires, I need to do a few finishing touches, but just getting the space clean and a few things put away, I feel like it looks so much better. But now we're gonna head on into my entry room. I had already cleaned this space, but when I realized how dirty Chase's rug was, I thought, okay, I need to do the entryway. It didn't look that bad at all. I don't know how they got mud like on his rug, but when they walked in, they didn't get it on this white rug because this was the way they were coming in and out. Now they could have walked around the rug, but I don't even remember seeing dirt here when they were walking in. So I'm not sure what happened. This rug was dirty though too. Like, this gets stepped on all the time with people coming in and out, us, the dogs. So I probably should have done this a long time ago, but since I have noticed his rug was dirty, I thought, okay, it's time to work on this one too.
Everything about you is so beautiful. I am all yours if you let me stay. You're the one who gives my life color. There is no another. With your hand in mine, let me go by your side. Let me go by your side. I wanna stay in your sunlight. I wanna wake up with you by my side. Without you there is no tomorrow. We could be in for the best ride. Want this to last for the rest of our lives.
I have a few different shampooers, but I thought since this one's already out, I just went and grabbed the attachment, and it actually worked really well, and it was easier because this shampooer was already out and filled up and ready to go. This was so much easier than taking them off. I mean, the washing part's easy because the washing machine does that, but then putting them back on, I will definitely be doing this now, and I will do it more often because it was so much easier. So I'm so glad I found this system. Sometimes it's just nice to get these clean before company comes over, so now I know it's not like a ton of work. It's still a little bit of work, but it's still way easier than how I had been doing it.
Can't help the way that I'm feeling when I'm with you. You are weighing me down. Can't help the rhythm, it's making me no good. I just don't like the sound. Could you please make some room and get out of my face? I can't grow, I can't bloom, so get out of my face. Or would you give me some air? Try to be more aware of what I need. You don't know what I need, yeah.
Since I was on a roll shampooing, I thought I'm gonna go and get these chairs done. These are my favorite chairs. Like, I love the style, the shape, the design, how they swivel, all the things. I love everything about them, other than I feel like they show dirt really bad. Like, I wish they were in a different fabric. That's what I wish. But every time I replace them, I end up putting them back in here. Like the chair that's in Chase's office, I bought 2 of those, so now they're both, like, I have one in each one of our offices. I had them out here and the material's so much better. Like, it's so much more forgiving, but I don't love the style as much as I love these. So I don't know. One day I'll replace these, or maybe I'll have them recovered, but I really do love them. It's just, I feel like I have to clean them a lot because they just show dirt. I think it's because they're so light and there's no like texture or any design within that fabric.
I can bloom, so get out of my face. Oh, would you give me some man? Try to be more aware of what I need. You don't know what I need. One mistake, you would break. One more night, one more fight. Sleep it off, then we play it safe.
Once you see that dirty water, it is so hard to put the shampooer away until you've touched like everything in your house. So now we're moving on to the third rug, which is here in our living room. This is one of those light rugs that has a good texture to it, has a good design, so it hides dirt really well. You guys wonder how you can have white. I feel like you just have to be really careful of what you buy and make sure it has a little bit of a texture to it. And this rug is one of those. I love, love, love this rug. I'm pretty sure, yeah, this one's from Amazon. Oh, but they stopped making it. That's why. I was gonna buy an extra one just for when there is a big accident on it, because we have 2 dogs, there's going to be an accident, but I noticed they stopped making it, which makes me so sad. I'll have to see if like anyone else makes it, because I seriously do love this rug.
The rhythms, I just don't like the sound. Oh, I'm slipping away, so don't let me go, nah, 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 nah. I'm all up in that love haze, so.
Now that I'm done shampooing, I thought I'd go ahead and finish up in the kitchen. So most of these did great, and the stuff just rinsed right off. I'm just pulling them out and rinsing them off. But the one that was like the worst, that had like, you know, egg yolk or something on it, it had softened up, so it was super nice. So you're gonna see me grab a tool here in a second, and I just got it off. So I tried to just use a normal brush, and it was in like a really thin area that I felt like I couldn't get the bristles in there. So Chase had ordered this, like, it looks like a toothbrush. When you guys see it, you'll know what I'm talking about, but that worked perfectly. It worked so well. I'll be using that on way more. It was my first time to use it, but it got all that gunk off. So like I said, they're not perfect, but they're way better.
Just like I am dreaming, walking around in this love haze. I wanna stay in this feeling, but let me know that I am safe here in your arms. I wanna stay, stay. I'm slipping away. Oh, so don't let me go now. Your love is exceptional. It fills me up. It's out of control, but baby, I love the rush. It overflows.
So when I went to our bathroom to grab that brush, I went through our bedroom, and you guys know this is where we ended part 1. So this was all the same day. I just had put those clean sheets on there, and I found George up there upside down living his best life. He knows if he stays on the blanket it's okay, but you could see his like rear end was on the sheets. I thought it was so funny. I'm like, here I am cleaning, and he's just living his best life ever.
In love with you, baby, yeah. 'Cause your love is exceptional. Ooh. It's out of control, It's out of control, but I love the rush, yeah. Oh, it overflows. Ooh, your love is exceptional. It fills me up. It's out of control, but baby, I love the rush.
Now we're gonna put the cushion covers back on, and I wanna give you a tip. So when I'm drying our covers, I never completely dry them. You want them a little bit damp. You don't wanna dry them on like a super high heat, like your towel setting. You don't want them to feel hot when they come out, because you can shrink them. Now that's never happened to me, but I'm always just a little bit careful with them. I will say you can't sit on them immediately because they are a little damp, but it's worth it to do like at the evening, and then when you wake up the next morning, everything's good to go. And I will say, since I shampooed the bottom cushions, they were already damp anyways or wet, so it worked out perfect. So you don't want to do this right before company comes over. Do this a day or two before so they're completely dry. Now if you have a ceiling fan, they would dry so much faster, but I got a thing against fans. I mean, I have a few in my house, but in here we just have like a chandelier, so I couldn't turn that on to help dry it, but I just wanted to put that out there. So don't do it right before company comes, and don't completely dry them that they get so hot that they shrink.
'Cause you're on my mind, jump on it. Put 'em up, come and show me. I guess we'll never know it, on it. Put 'em up, no second thoughts, just let me change your mind. Put 'em up, You're taking way too long, it's overtime. No lucky strikes, you're all it takes to be in my zone. So show me some.
Now I pulled out our vacuum mops. We're using all sorts of cleaning products in this video, so I'm gonna link them all down below in my description box. But this is my best friend. I use this every single week. I love that it vacuums and mops at the same time. So when I need to do a lot of floors, I feel like I can vacuum my whole house. It takes forever, and then by the time I pull out my mop, which takes forever within itself, it already needs to be vacuumed again. So I love this, just does it all at once. I can get a large space done. I don't feel out of breath when I'm done, and it cleans so well. So I'm gonna link this product along with like my shampooer and my Jaws products. Basically, these are like all my favorite cleaning products. If I'm using them, I love them.
I guess we'll never know it. Put 'em up. No second thoughts, just let me change your mind. Change your mind. Oh. Put 'em up, yeah. I guess we'll never know it. Put 'em up. No second thoughts, just let me change your mind.
There is only one of you, only one of me. There's a million of those who won't let us be. But they're not gonna see me bleed. Cause baby, I got you. I've been beaten to the ground.
So at this point, I'm starting to feel it. I feel like the closer I get to 40, I'm kind of slowing down. When I was younger and had like a smaller house, I would deep clean our entire house like every Thursday. Like from one side to the next, it would be done by lunch, no big deal. Now I feel myself, like my body's starting to hurt more. Like when I was done filming and cleaning our house for like 4 hours, I took a hot shower, I went to bed early, I took medicine, and I still didn't even sleep that well because I felt like I was in so much pain. Like my legs were hurting and my feet were hurting. It feels so good to get it done, but I will say my age is kind of like sneaking up on me. Like my body's not keeping up with my brain, and I'm such a goer and doer and not sit much and keep doing stuff. Cleaning for 4 hours, I really caught like, oh my gosh, I am getting older.
I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I will tell them what I'm feeling forevermore. I don't care about the feelings, not anymore. So let's show them that love is pure, no matter who it's for. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's the dancing underneath the disco light. They can try, but they can never take me down. Cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. They always bring all the lonely, but with you here, nothing can scare me. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. Not afraid to love not afraid to love I'm gonna go where my heart.
So typically when I'm done cleaning the floors, I'm finished cleaning the house, but that's not the case. We still have more cleaning to do. And now I'm gonna tackle this mess right here in our like mudroom area. I had so much I had to figure out. Some was like donate, some was return, some was going to my friend, some just needed to be put up in my closet. This is where you could tell I had been so busy because I never live in a space that has like cluttered or junked up area, especially right where I walk in and out. But I had so much going on, I just couldn't help it. And then at the point I was like, I'm gonna film a cleaning video, I'm not even gonna touch it. I'll do it tomorrow and then I'll make myself get it done. So I'm so glad we got this done together.
Not afraid to love It's easy to speak out about the way I live, but it's a 24-karat dream. No supermodel in my dirty jeans, but in my 24 inches heels. I'm not pretending I'm more like this again.
Look at this space. It's looking so much better. I knew something was missing in here. You guys know I get the itch and I start rearranging stuff. I had put this plant in our laundry room, but it was just feeling too cluttered for me in there. I liked it by the window, but I like it better in here. I feel like it's just a little pop of greenery. I like the rug, the little bit of gold. But now this space is clean, so I'm gonna mop it. One of the best things we did when we built this house is when I had them put these like cubbies in here by this bench, I didn't have them put a bottom in. I just wanted it to be our floor continued under them. At our last house, it had like a lift, and so it was like white in there, if that makes sense. Like it didn't have wood floor in that little cubby area. It was like a big box, and it was so hard to keep clean, pulling things in and out. It wasn't flat. Now it's so nice. It's even. I can slide stuff in and out, and I can mop it easily. I don't have to like pull out a bin and like clean it and then put it back in. So I've loved having that. Real quickly, I'm going to touch on the movie room. If you missed our movie room makeover video, that is posted to be determined if it's finished or not. I'm still looking for a sectional, still haven't found one. Until then, the chairs are working perfect, but I'm just going to go ahead and vacuum, make sure the floors look clean. Other than that, this space was pretty much good to go.
Calling me a mad woman, mad woman. No, I don't really care, I don't really care, yeah. 'Cause boy, it's none of your business if I'm a mad woman.
I went ahead and decided to vacuum in our guest bedroom as well. This space is pretty clean. I will hit it in here occasionally with like the duster vacuum, but if people aren't staying in here, it really doesn't get dirty. At our last house, the guest bedroom window was the front window, so George would get in that room a lot or get on the bed, so I feel like I had to do a lot more cleaning. But in this space, I leave the door open and he like never comes in here, so it stays pretty clean. When guests leave, I get it clean and it stays that way, minus like, you know, working on the floors and dusting occasionally. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take you into our bathroom. Same with the guest bathroom. I feel like it doesn't get used often, you know, only if company's here. So I'll come in here and dust and redecorate occasionally. Chase will sometimes because it's like attached to his office, but for the most part, these areas stay really clean. So here are some after shots of part 2. I cannot believe we got this entire house clean. You'll have to let me know in the future, do you like 2 30-minute videos or would you like one long like hour video? I feel like that's really hard to sit down and watch. I feel like 35 minutes is already a long video, so you'll have to let me know your thoughts. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for making it till the end. Thank you if you're new. Thank you if you've been here since my very first house. I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.